Welcome to all. School of Education is offering two master degree programs. One is Master of Arts Education and the next one Master of Arts in Adult Education. In today's session, the discussion will be upon the Master of Arts in Adult Education program. When we hear the term adult education, we may think that it is particularly meant for the neoliterates, or it is mainly confined to the teaching of the three arts, which are the basic of education. Education of adults is a multifaceted complex process which encompasses many subjects and interest areas, and it includes adult basic education, that is, teaching basic learning and survival skills to the non-literate, literate and undereducated, continuing education and enrichment activities for personal and professional growth of the educator. Here, the main focus of the program is to promote knowledge, understanding, skills, attitudes and competencies that will help the adults to build their capacity to participate in adult educational activities at different levels. Different levels means they can adopt their knowledge in starting a new NGO or new type of centers for the literacy purposes. When we look at the nature and scope of Master of Arts in Adult Education, we can state that as a discipline, it is no longer restricted to literacy alone. And when we want to look in a wider connotation, it refers to any form of learning processes that engages mature men and women beyond the limits of a traditional learning environment. So it's cannot be confined to the formal learning environment. It caters to a varied population of adult learners, and it includes everything from learning the three basic arts, which are reading, writing and arithmetic, to learning for personal accomplishment, and goes to the extent of enabling a person to maintain a higher academic or professional degree. And in this program, we can see that the emphasis is given to not only for the knowledge but skill development, which is needed for various career opportunities. When we look at the feature of this Master of Arts in Adult Education program, it is offered for 2 years, which is structured as modular in nature. That means that after completion of the first year, the learners will be awarded postgraduate diploma in adult education, and after completion of the second year, they will get the master degree certificate. The program was revised and launched from January 2024 admission cycle. And the program aims at promoting professional development and capacity building in the area or discipline of adult education. This Master of Arts in Adult Education, it is a 2-year program of 80 credits, equally divided into 40 credits in each year, with inbuilt flexibility to be modular in nature, having entry and exit options at the PGDAE level. And it has a provision for PGDAE graduates to have lateral entry admission directly into second year of Master of Arts in Adult Education. And here, the notion of 1 credit, it is equivalent to 30 hours of study and related activities at work. It consists of 13 courses with 7 courses in first year, that is 6 theory courses which worth 6 credit and 1 practical course of 4 credit, and 6 courses in the second year, 5 theory courses worth 6 credit, and in that theory courses, 2 are compulsory courses and 3 are optional courses, and there is a dissertation course of 10 credits. And there is optional. It is not mandatory that all the learners have to do dissertation course. They can do either dissertation or case study or internship in lieu of dissertation. So there is options for the learners to opt for which course they want to do, whether dissertation or case study. Irrespective of successful completion of all the courses of first year, in order to proceed into second year, towards the end of the first year, those students who are interested to do second year of MAAE shall have to go for re-registration into second year of MAAE program by paying the fee for second year. After successful completion of courses MAAE 001, 002 and MAAE 006, the student shall be awarded postgraduate certificate in adult education without any exit facility. So the advantage is that for this modular program, when they completed just 3 theory courses, they will get a postgraduate certificate in adult education. And we are getting a lot of emails regarding the learners are interested to do certificate program. For this purpose, the request is that you have to enroll for the first year of Master of Arts in Adult Education program, pay the fee and do the 3 theory courses so that you will get the certificate degree. And then if you want to continue, you can continue further so that after completion of the first year of Master of Arts in Adult Education program, you will get the diploma certificate. And then if you want to continue the second year, you can pay the fee and continue and get a master degree certificate. So earlier the program, it is offered in 3 levels, that is postgraduate certificate level, postgraduate diploma level and master degree level. So now onwards, from January 2024 onwards, there is no independent programs as it is as PGCAE, PGDAE and MAAE. Only MAAE is offering. So the learners, now it's time for the admission cycle. So the request is that you can opt for the first year of Master of Arts in Adult Education if you are willing to get a certificate or a diploma certificate, so that there is option for the multiple entry and exit level. After successful completion of all courses of the first year, the student will be awarded postgraduate diploma in adult education, and if MAAE is not completed by the PGDAE holder, even after the maximum duration of MAAE program is over, to complete this master program, they can seek lateral entry admission directly into the second year and seek credit transfer for all courses of first year. So there are some queries coming to us that if the learner has completed the PGDAE program, which is not the revised program of MAAE, whether they can enter for or enroll for the Master of Arts in Adult Education through lateral entry. There is one thing they have to do, because according to the revised program structure, they have to complete 2 courses, that is MAAE 004 and MAAE 006 by taking individual course registration separately, and then they can seek lateral entry admission into the second year of revised MAAE program. So those who have taken the certificate or the degree, postgraduate degree in adult education, they can enter or enroll for the Master of Arts in Adult Education by completing these 2 courses, that is MAAE 004 and MAAE 006. So instead of wasting your time and money, you can go for this and complete the 2 courses so that you can enter for the Master of Arts in adult education for the second year, so that your earlier courses can be transferred. Your credit will be transferred for this Master of Arts in Adult Education. Generally, the prospects of pursuing this adult education program is very important. When we look at it, we can see that it provides opportunities for pre-service graduates interested in seeking career in adult education and allied areas, self-employment opportunities for those interested in starting voluntary organization of their own as a part of their practical activities, and for those already in service, opportunities for career shifts into adult education area are quite possible, and job opportunities cut across projects, programs implemented by government, universities, colleges and NGOs among others. So here you can see the prospects of the adult education program. And coming to the eligibility for admission, the eligibility is any graduate or persons holding a bachelor degree in any subject or higher qualification and working in any sector are eligible to apply for this program, or those practitioners involved in the field of adult education, whether they are in service in any position or in any organization, center, department, etc., which are operating at local, district, state, national or international level, they can also enroll for this Master of Arts in Adult Education program. The medium of instruction is English only, but you can write your answers in Hindi and you can write your assignment in Hindi, but the materials are in English. The duration, the minimum duration is 2 years and the maximum duration is 4 years. And the fee, now it is 15,400, that is 7,700 per annum, but it might change according to the IGNOU norms. And the frequency of offer of this program is twice in a year, that is January and July cycles. Now, a program is always coming to the forefront because of the learning outcomes. So here the program learning outcomes, that is to develop in the students the national and international perspective of various aspects of theory and practice of adult education, to upgrade their knowledge and understanding of policies and programs of adult, continuing and extension education and development and welfare among others, to enhance their understanding and skills of documentation, management and dissemination of knowledge and information on various aspects and processes of adult education, to improve their knowledge, understanding, skills and abilities related to organizing and managing an adult learning setup, to equip the learners with the skills of involving the community in participatory planning, development and transaction of curriculum, as well as training, evaluation and research processes related to adult education and development, to enhance their understanding and skills of networking at local, state, national and international levels for their personal, social and professional development, to enable them to critically analyze, appreciate and promote the role of adult education in the emerging social, political, cultural, economic and developmental and other situations for effecting transformation at local, national and international levels, to enable them to identify, acquire, analyze, appreciate and apply the current century skills in the context of adult learning, to develop in them global understanding of different aspects and issues of comparative adult education, as well as international agencies involved in the field of adult education. And here you can see there are different qualification descriptors like the procedural knowledge that creates different types of professionals, coherent understanding of adult education as an area of study, then use knowledge how adults learn and understand the psychology of adults, apply different learning methods and demonstrate competence in being aware of and taking responsibility for the institutional setting in which adult learning takes place at all levels, equip learners with academic knowledge, research skills, and practical employability skills. Let us now discuss about the MAAE program framework. When we look at this program framework, we can see that in the first year, there are 3 theory courses. After completing the 3 theory courses, the learner will get postgraduate certificate in adult education. Each course, as I have stated earlier, it is 6 credit worth. So 3 theory courses, that is 18 credits. When you attain, you will get postgraduate certificate in adult education. Then when you complete the rest 4 courses, that is 3 theory courses and 1 community-based practical activities, which is of 4 credit worth, whereas the theory courses 3, it is 6 credit worth. So here you can see that the certificate course 18 plus 22, it is 40 credit for the postgraduate diploma in adult education. And this constitute the first year of Master of Arts in Adult Education. Coming to the second year of Master of Arts in Adult Education, they have to complete 2 compulsory courses and any 3 optional courses, and optional courses again of 10 credit worth, either dissertation or case study or internship. And in the compulsory courses, it includes population and development education, which is of 6 credit worth, educational technology and overview, which is of 6 credit worth. Coming to the optional courses, there are 6 optional courses where you have to take only 3 optional courses, which is of 6 credit worth. And then either dissertation or case study or internship report you can take. Coming to the credits, number of courses and the nature of MAAE modular program, when we look at it, we can see that the PGCA, which is not offering as an independent program, but which is merged within the Master of Arts in Adult Education, the credits is 18. The number of courses, total number of courses are 3, and theory courses, they are purely theory courses. There is no practical component in the certificate program. And coming to PGDAE, the credits is 40, where it consists of now 7 courses in total, and in that theory courses are 6 and 1 practical component. And coming to the Master of Arts in Adult Education, the credits is 80 and total number of courses 17. In that there are 8 theory courses and 6 elective or optional courses and 1 practical component and 1 dissertation or case study or internship. So this is the program structure where it reveals the credits, number of courses and the nature of the MAAE modular program. Let us have a small discussion on what is included in the courses. Coming to the first course, MAAE 001, Understanding Adult Education, Block 1, it deals with development of adult education, where it covers the basic concept of adult education, the features and objectives, the historical perspective of adult education, and the global, regional, national scenarios on literacy, the policy on adult and lifelong learning. Coming to the second block, that is Foundations of Adult Education, there you can see an overview of the philosophical foundation, the trends in philosophical foundations, the psychology of adult learning and motivation, and the sociological background of adult and lifelong learning. Coming to block 3, that is curriculum development, transaction and evaluation, there it covers about the curriculum development, the community participation, the teaching and training methods and techniques used in adult education, the curriculum transaction, the basics as well as the communication media systems and strategy, curriculum transaction where the role of ICT is highlighted, and last curriculum evaluation in adult education. Coming to block 4, andragogy and its application, it covers about the pedagogy, andragogy and heutagogy, where a comparison is made, and adult learning theory, methods of teaching, literacy to adults, andragogical applications in higher and professional education. Coming to policy planning and implementation of adult education in India, it deals with the block title is 5-year plans and adult education, where it covers about the current adult education policy and program, adult education administration, resource support structures, new initiatives and emerging challenges. Block 2, titled Implementing Agencies, it covers the role of government, departments, the role of universities, colleges, the role of non-governmental organizations, role of local bodies, community and individuals. Coming to block 3, participatory training and research, there the basic concepts is discuss the methodology and material, the learning environment of participatory training and participatory research. Block 4, titled Towards Lifelong Learning, Creating a Literate Environment, it covers post-literacy and continuing education, institutionalization of continuing education, reading materials for neoliterates and semi-literates, role of libraries in post-literacy and continuing education. Block 5 is titled Emerging Scenario for Adult Education and Lifelong Learning Policy Perspective, where it covers 2 chapters where you can see the incorporation of NEP 2020, their major implications, then education for all. That in the NEP 2020, chapter 21 of NEP 2020 was included, and course MAAE 006, that is Adult Learning and 21st Century Skills. The first block is Adult Learning and Challenges of the 21st Century Skills, and second block deals with the learning skills for adults, where it covers critical thinking, creativity, collaboration and communication. Block 3 is the literacy skills, where you can see the information literacy, media literacy and technology literacy. Block 4, life skills, where we can term it as flips, where it covers the leadership, initiative, productivity, social skills and emotional skills. Block 5, strategies for development of 21st century skills among adults, where it covers developing life skills, promoting and the non-cognitive skills, the Skilling India National Skill Development Mission, skilling youth in the context of India's development, and course 3, that is MAAE 003, Knowledge Management, Information Dissemination and Networking in Adult Education. Block 1 deals with the knowledge and documentation. Block 2, Information Management and Dissemination. Block 3, Networking and Adult Education, where you can see the case study of Aladdin. And Block 4, Network Management for Learning Society Networking, where it covers organizational behavior, dynamics of working together, expansion of Aladdin India. Then other course, that is MAAE 016, Educational Research. It covers blocks like Perspective of Knowledge, first block, different types of studies in educational research, second block, research design, third block, and fourth block consists of data analysis and interpretation. So a detailed experience the learners are getting, and here the block 5 deals with research reports and applications, where it help you to prepare the proposal. Then course 4, MAAE 004, titled Extension Education and Development, where in that block 1 deals with Introduction to Extension Education and Development, block 2, Dynamics of Extension and Development, block 3, Problems and Issues in Development, block 4, Extension and Development, Planning, Management and Evaluation. Block 5 deals with extension strategies and services practices. So there are different courses in that where you can see it is covered. Coming to the next course, MAAE 005, Population and Development Education. The first block is devoted to Population and Development Education and Overview. Then block 2, that is titled as Family Life Education and Quality of Education. And then block 3, Population Control Measures, Individual, National and International, where you can see that all these measures, the individual, national and international measures are covering. Then block that course on Sustainable Development, MAAE 001, where the first block deals with Introduction to Sustainable Development, block 2, Rural Development, block 3, Tribal Development and block 4, Urban Development. Course MASC 061, which is titled as Open and Distance Learning System. First block, Open and Distance Learning Concepts and Developments. Block 2, instructional inputs. Block 3, instructional transaction and delivery. And Block 4, evaluation research in ODL. And Block 5, recent trends and developments in ODL, national and international perspectives. Next course, MAAE 002, Basics of Legal Awareness. The first block is devoted to Essentials of Indian Legal System. Second one, Empowering Laws. Third, Liability Creating Laws. Fourth, Legal Remedies Laws. And fifth, Special Rights Law. So there you can see in the revision part, some of the blocks were added or one course were added, like that it has been done. MAAE 062, Vocational Education. It deals with vocational education for sustainable national development. Second block, the national scenario. Third, the global scenario. And fifth, the futuristic approach. Then you can go for the practical work. When you look at the practical work, it is in the first year. That after, at the end of the PGDAE, you can see MAEL 101, community-based practical activities is there. And in the MAAE second year, there is, I have told you that there are two courses where you can select any one. That MAAE 001 case study or internship reports. Either you can take that course and then MAAP 001 dissertation is given. So here about the community-based practical activities, it is meant to provide different opportunities and experiences related to practice adult education. The student has to choose activities worth 4 credits only. So in that case, there are 19 community-based practical activities. They have to select only 4 credits. 8 activities out of the given activities you select, you will get the 4 credit. And then within this optional course, MAAE 001, an internal option is also provided to the student, where you can see the flexibility of the program. The student can choose either the option 1 or 2, whichever is convenient for the student. And within option 2, there is additional flexibility. Accordingly, the student can choose any one option and carry out the same for successful completion of this course. Option 1, case study. Then come case study of individuals. Then case study of demonstrated products. So option 2, internship. Within this option also, there is further option provided for the student in the form of activities B1 to B21. The student can perform the first activity and submit the report and internship with any school or adult education center or any other organization associated with adult education activities. From out of the remaining 20 optional activities, that is activities from B2 to B21, the student can choose and perform any 5 of them. That is each of 2 credits totaling to 10 credits and submit reports of the chosen 5 activities performed as a single compiled report to their study center or the regional center. So the case study, there shall be a supervisor allotted by the RC or the LSC, and the student shall prepare the case study proposal on the identified case, and the nodal RC for the MAAE program is RC Delhi 2, and we are going to conduct a workshop in the month of January for the previous, that is unrevised program of PGDAE and MAAE. So those who want to enroll for that and complete their degree, they can enroll for that. The student shall submit the proposal of case study along with the duly filled in prescribed pro forma. The regional director shall send the proposal for approval by the approved expert from among the list of the approved. They have the list of approved experts. And their proposal, if it is approved or not, will be conveying to the regional director. And after completing the case study work on the approval proposal, the student shall submit a copy of the case study report to the regional director. So this is the way, and there is separate handbook for the case study and the internship, so that you can go through it and you can find out how to complete. And for the internship reports also, the detail are given so that you can select what type of activity you have to do. And the program guide, soft copy is only available. So you can go through the program guide and the handbook, which are meant for the community-based practical activities, dissertation and the internship and the case study. So all handbooks are available. So please go through this handbook so that you will get a detailed report of that. So this is about the program framework of Master of Arts in Adult Education. Hurry up, take admission for this Master of Arts in Adult Education. Admission is going on. It is up to January 30. So you can go for that, and ever top learning, never stop learning. Thank you.